Hello investors, I hope all of you had a great day. I know that I did. I enjoyed the trading that I was able to do today, and I have a passion for stocks, and hopefully you see that within these videos. I love investing and then being able to realize profits in really such a short time and looking for certain things that happen, like if this catalyst happens, for example, then you're going to get this result. And so I enjoy trying to find those different opportunities within the stock market. So today marked my 17th day in a row showing a profit in day trading. So I was pretty excited about that, definitely. It's been a nice run. Also, I've been working on my strategy, how I do it, how I enter, how I exit a stock, and lots of details like that. I did a lot of day trading today. I was able to day trade for a 10% gain. Yeah, I like that. I did lots of trading of NIO, N-I-O. So they're an electric car company that's kind of like a Tesla, like a China Tesla. And they have some really cool looking vehicles, and it's a stock that's definitely been surging right now. So I was able to get in and out of that pretty well. And the thing I liked about it, and one of the reasons why I chose it for today, is that it had tremendous volume. Volume is so important if you're going to trade a stock over a very short term, because when you go into the stock, you need to know that you can get out of it rather quickly. So that volume helps you get in and helps you get out very easily. That's really important when you're deciding on a stock. So today I had a 1.29% gain overall with my Catalyst portfolio that I have, which is 9 stocks that I'm either holding because of certain reasons or it's in the top 7 list. So also today I had some questions about the short sale restriction, the short sale rule. And so I wanted to kind of cover that just to kind of explain what that is. So the SSR is the short sale restriction, and what it does is if a stock is more than 10% down in a day and it closes more than 10% down, that triggers a short sale restriction to where you can't open a new short position the next business day. And this really helps protect stocks from just being shorted like crazy. It's really important. So that law was started in 2010 from the SEC. And it's important to understand how that works and really kind of study different things like that and different rules within the stock market. You can definitely take advantage of a short sale restriction. And one way that you can do that is if you see a stock that is on the short sale restricted list, this would be a good stock to trade that day. Not having any new shorts will really help it, especially if it's in an industry or in something where it's really surging. That's the things that you kind of look for. You can definitely find those stocks, you have to look for them, and they're really good to pick up like right at the end of the day when you know a short sale restriction is going to happen for the following day. If it's in an industry that you can take advantage of or that is surging at the moment, then you can really kind of take advantage and you can do swing trading on into the next day, find a good exit point and make some money. So it's really important to understand how the stock market works because it will make you money. Today I had a 1.29% gain, mostly following insiders. That's the main way that I make my money and the way that I invest. So far this year I have a 145% return, and most likely I'm looking good for close to a 300% gain. You can definitely be successful once you find that strategy that you're looking for. And if you're needing help, we have a Patreon group, and the link is in the description below. And it's a great group for learning how to do the stock market. Also, you have access to me and any questions that you might have. I'm more than happy to answer. And we talk insiders, we talk day trading, we talk different strategies, and we'd love for you to be a part. So please check that out. In insiders last night, there really wasn't anything really that fantastic. I am still holding, and it's not part of this list, but TTOO. I am still hanging in there. I refuse to give up. I really think there's going to be a catalyst come along and it's going to jump, and I don't want to sell before that jumps. So I'm going to hold it and we're going to see what's going on. There's lots of catalyst involved with that one, and I really think that it can go crazy, especially if it got FDA approval for its sepsis test or any of the other tests and different things that they offer as a company. There's just lots of catalysts and lots of good news that could happen at any time with that stock. I also still have GNUS. I thought the news was bullish. I'm convinced that it's going to have its day. And it wasn't very long ago, it was at $11 a share. It's definitely been a stock that has surged this year, and I'm expecting that to continue. I am a bag holder on that one. I'm part of the club, and I'm going to hold that one for a better price, and then I'll find an exit eventually. But I really think that over time that stock's going to be good. Well, let's get to our top 7. All right, here we go. Number 7 is BHTG. So BHTG just a couple days ago had insider activity by the Chief Administration Officer. And so far there's been no news or anything like that. It's just been kind of sitting there, but there could be news announced at any time. Usually once there's insider activity, it's either because of value, which this could be a value buy, and there is no news, but it's just a really great value. So far, so good, and we're going to just hold it out and go from there. Number 6 is GRTS. So GRTS has phase data that should be released by Monday, July 13th. And so GRTS, I'm expecting a run-up on it. I like these run-up stocks, especially like phase data run-ups, because typically the run-up lasts right before the data is released. And so that's what I'm expecting with GRTS. I'm in it so far, and so far just kind of like breaking even on it, but it's pretty new to the list and should start surging soon. So we should start to see some good stuff out of GRTS. We have number 5. Number 5 is TRVN. This has been popping a little bit and then just kind of sitting there. I'm expecting some real growth. This is also a run-up stock. They have a PDUFA date coming up on August 7th of their painkiller that they're trying to get FDA approved. And this is the second time around. So I feel rather confident that they've taken care of a lot of the things that are on there. So I feel pretty good about their chances of approval. And also they wouldn't want to go through this process twice and get another CRL. So I feel relatively confident. I'm definitely holding until that August date. I don't know if I'll be in it all the way till August 7th, maybe August 5th, August 6th, but it's going to continue to be on my list, and it should really have a nice climb. I'm hoping for it to get to $2.50 to $3 before that PDUFA date. So that's the type of run-up that I'm expecting on it. And so as we get closer, we should start to see that. Number 4 is VOLT. Had fresh insider activity today. It had insider activity 2 days ago, and now it's had insider activity again. I find that very bullish, and those officers are loading up when it's dipping down, and they're buying those dips. And so I tend to pay attention when officers are doing that because they feel it's a really good value of the stock. I think the Volt is very well positioned. Definitely the share price is way too low. This is a tremendous value. Number 3 is PSTI. So PSTI had insider buying yesterday by Clover Wolf Capital, and it was pretty large. It was actually very large. There's got to be reasoning behind that. So there is news I think will drop soon. I love insider activity because it's the news before the news. So far up a little bit and expecting that to continue definitely if there's news announced. Number 2 is ZOM. So this stock is just so cheap. It's so ridiculously cheap. It had insider activity yesterday. It was by a director in the amount of $100,000. It's 16 cents, 17 cents. It is so low that I feel rather confident it's not going to go any lower, especially with the insider activity. So I'm expecting a nice run up. Also, they had an offering and it's closed, and the stock price really hasn't recovered yet. So this is a great value for you to get in and get in something that's really going to run. I like ZOM quite a bit, and I know it's super cheap, and you might be like, penny stocks. But hey, the one thing about these penny stocks, especially when they have insider activity, they can really jump. They can really go. That's why I like ZOM. Number 1, ABEO. ABEO has been marching right up, and they have conference this weekend where they're presenting phase data. I think that's really bullish. You don't want to go to a conference and say, oh, we failed. That's typically not what you want to do. So I feel very confident about ABEO climbing all the way up to Friday before the conference. Typically that's what you see in this type of situation. So I like that run up, and we'll see how I feel about the phase data going forward. It's been a great opportunity so far, and I expect it to continue, so it deserves the number 1 spot. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you could just do me a huge favor and please hit that amazing and most wonderful like button. If you haven't done so already, if you could subscribe and turn on bell notifications so that you can get notified whenever one of these new videos come out. We do one each and every business day. I enjoy talking with a lot of you. I get to talk with you on Stocktwits and a few other places. Also, my Patreon users, I enjoy visiting with you each and every day. I really enjoy doing stocks, and I hope you do too. Let's have a great day tomorrow. Raythoven out.